Hey everyone, Kasabe here, and for my logo tip video today, I decided to do a few things all in one. I will be showing you how to do some more masking, how to do some shading, and also using the gradient tool. What I'm doing first here with the Batman logo is taking a regular rectangle shape and masking it with these circle tools. And the reason for that is if you wanted to make something with curves like this, there's really two options. One is to take curved line pieces and other curves and try and piece by piece it together, which in the past I would have done. But now that I've found this mask tool, what I will do is just kind of take this circle mask overlay, put it over the shape that I want to make the curvature with, and you can see that the little circles in the wings, the little curvatures, are actually very crisp and clean. There's no pixelation, there's no indication of like any struggle that was there, you know, to like piece the things together. It's just a nice curved line that kind of feeds inward into the bat logo. The nice thing about taking one shape like this, just a simple rectangle, and adding a whole bunch of circles too, is you can see in my video example on the screen that I can just copy the masks that I've done on one side and just put them on the other side, so it saves a lot of time and work. And that way you can also see if your work is centered, so you don't have a weird abnormal shape on the left that you wouldn't have on the right. You know, it's not bent or stretched in any weird direction from one direction to the other. The next thing I did in this Batman logo was add a gradient shape to give it a more 3D or shadowy effect. So you can see this yellow circle that I'm putting behind the Batman logo. Kind of gives it that like streetlight effect, like when they call Batman into the sky. I could definitely do more here. I've seen other users on Reddit and MLB The Show's logo vaults that really take a whole bunch of these gradients together, create a huge, large logo where, you know, every shadow and everything is all fine-tuned and detailed. For the most part, I'm going to skip the gradient side of it today, but the next step, the third step as a part of this video, is the little nameplate effect. So what you can do is take an existing shape or logo that you just made, like my Batman logo, kind of copy it, put it slightly below or whatever angle you want it at, change it to a slightly lighter color. So the Batman logo I have here is black. I kind of wanted to make it like a light gray color to make it more embossed or shaped. I use this technique a lot with letterings and scripts, so that way I don't have to create the whole thing over again. I can just take the shape that I just created, give it an outline, so I have the main logo that's one color and the outline that's another. Same technique kind of applies to this Batman logo I'm doing. So I'm making the Batman logo black, the outline gray, and then I take it a step further here. In your coloring menu, there's an opacity button, and what that does is makes the shape or the color lighter or darker, so it kind of blends in with the rest of the background. So not only do I have the black Batman logo with like a gray kind of shadow effect to it, but taking that opacity, turning it down a bit, blends the gray a little bit with like the yellow gradient shape that I just did. It's like it's all blending together here, making for a full shadow effect, like somebody is taking the Batman logo with the spotlight and also adding a shadow that looks like it's coming from the top down. The result is this very beautiful 3D looking Batman logo that will really pop out on your baseball cap or wherever you want to put it on your jersey. This Batman one's just an example, but if you really want to give your jerseys or uniforms in Diamond Dynasty some extra 3D feels while you're watching your team play on the field, definitely use a couple of these techniques. I will try and make more shadow and gradient videos here in the future to really fine-tune and show you guys how to take like even the smallest bits of your logos and make them look realistic. That just about does it for today's logo tip video. If there's anything else that you guys would like to see in terms of tips or anything that you'd like to see me do with my logos, feel free to leave me a comment down below or send me a private message on Reddit. My Reddit link is on there as well. And this has been a great year so far for Diamond Dynasties. I've done well over 200 logos and would love to continue to do some more for you guys. So thank you for all your support, and I'll see you next time.